Hello, hello, hello. Greetings out there, my friends. Thank you so much for being here with me. I hope that you can hear and see me okay. This is Dr. D here with Core3 Harmony Wellness Services, where we come to you bringing information regarding music therapy and all things mental health. Today, we are going to dive into a very important topic about mindfulness, but I hope in a different way than probably what you may have already heard and or know about. Before we get into that, a few housekeeping things. First of all, thank you to all those who are subscribers to this channel. You are greatly appreciated. And if there's anyone new here, I would greatly appreciate your subscribe as well. I have added a second channel where I can focus more on music therapy because that is a unique discussion and topic and profession that I really want to feature and bring forward itself. And I'm going to dive in starting next month, April, with being more consistent with bringing you information about music therapy over there. I want to give you a little heads up. April is Music Therapy Awareness Month and is also um, World Music Therapy Week. I believe that's the second week in April. So I will bring you some perspectives on not just what the music therapy profession looks like here within the United States, but also help to capture what does music therapy look like in other parts of this wild planet that we're on. So I'm looking forward to that. Please go ahead and go over there and check that channel out. The link is in the description so that you can learn more over there as well. Okay, let me go ahead and dive in here. I like to try to keep these short, sweet, and to the point. Let me share my screen with you. All right, hopefully you can see that okay. We're going to touch on increasing our present moment awareness. And I want to bring forward with the fact of why it's important to get this started at the beginning of your day. Hence, the title is Strengthening Your Present Moment Awareness with Morning Exercises. The way that we start our morning, I don't know if you guys have noticed this and realize it, it really does set the emotional tone for your entire day. Um, you wake up, you're tired, you're groggy, you don't want to go to work, go to school, all the things. All of that's valid. I get it. I've been there myself. I have those days too. But I want to hopefully leave you today after we go through some slides here that I want to present on some very practical skills and techniques that you can start using to help provide you some encouragement, because I get it. It's hard. And truly, I always tell my peeps that I work with, I'm like, dude, if you need to take a mental health day, please do it. We need those from time to time. If you need to take a day for yourself, I think you absolutely have a right to do that. All right, so let us dive in here. Let me see if I can just do this and if it'll do what yes, I love that. Okay, I'm learning. Okay. All right, so the power of a mindful morning. So I know, and I don't know if this is you, but I'm just going to go through some scenarios and you can check in with yourself and be like, yo, Dr. D, that's me. So many times people will start their day, one, with checking their phones, two, rushing, or three, automatically out the gates thinking about their problems. A lot of great peer-reviewed, valid research on mindfulness shows us that intentional morning habits dramatically can improve our focus, our mood, and our stress resilience. So today, what we're going to do is explore simple morning exercises that can strengthen your present moment awareness and carry you throughout the day. Okay. All right. So, why morning mindfulness matters. So when we wake up, our brain transitions from theta brain waves during sleep to beta waves associated with our thinking and activity. This transition period is one of the most neuroplastic times of the day, meaning that our brain is especially receptive to forming patterns. It's very important, okay, because we are creatures of habits, right? Our habits come from our patterns, okay? So, morning routines can influence your emotional regulation, your attention, as well as your stress tolerance. Lord knows we need help with all those throughout the day. So, if we can become more intentional and strategic with how to do this right when we wake up, how much better our day will flow. Okay, hang in there with me, stay with me. Studies have shown that in even, get this, a 5 to 10 minutes of mindfulness in the morning can reduce anxiety and improve focus. No more than 5 to 10 minutes. Now, I know I have some people, I hear it now. I can hear it subliminally. Dr. D, I ain't even got 5-10 minutes. Work with me. You do, you can, you got this. Okay. So, what can we do? First exercise. Please, I don't want to lose you when I start talking about breathing, because I know this is something that many have become aware of, and I don't want it to become boring. Breathing, how many of y'all know we got to breathe just to live? Okay. Let's not underestimate breathing. And breathing is never boring. Okay. We got to breathe to live. So before reaching for your phone, take 3 minutes to focus on your breathing. Okay, now you can do this via some sort of app. There are lots of mindfulness apps out there. I know Calm is a really big one. Gosh, I'm trying to think of some other ones that folks share with me that they use. Yes, that's just one that comes to mind right now. I know there's many of them out there now. If an app helps, use an app. If you want to use a timer and get very strategic and wire it down to the 3 minutes, do that. Even if the 3 minutes seems overwhelming, I want to encourage you to do this. Just be mindful enough to take 3 really good mindful breaths and leave it at that. Okay, we talking about simplifying over here. Okay, take 3 mindful good breaths. Inhaling slowly through your nose and exhaling through your mouth. Pay attention as you're doing this breathing to physical sensations as you're breathing. You're just becoming aware of how your body feels and what feels what, where tension is at. Okay, you're not trying to do anything with it or to it, whatever shows up. You're just acknowledging and becoming aware of what you notice. This, get this, this is key and important. This simple skill set activates the parasympathetic nervous system, okay, which helps our body shift into more calm awareness. Now, at some point, we'll deep dive into the nervous system and all the different sections of the nervous system, where we fall into when we're in various zones of the nervous system. We'll talk about that another time, okay? But right now, I don't want to overwhelm you. Right now, if you can do this in the morning when you arise and you awaken to a brand new, beautiful day, either take 3 minutes to focus on your breath. And if that feels too overwhelming, just focus on taking 3 good, mindful, wholesome, diaphragmatic breaths. And how I like to say it with my peeps is I like to say, hey, breathe from your belly button. Okay? Because we're, for the most part, I want to say a great percentage of us, we're chest breathers. Okay? We're getting the amount of air that we need, which is, for many of us throughout the day, is enough. But it's really good to anchor and lower that breath, okay, from the root chakra. All right. Okay, so number 2, sensory grounding. This can be very helpful, and this engages all of our senses. All right, so an exercise you can do is identify 5 things, these 5 areas. Okay, there's 5 things that you can see, there's 4 things that you can feel, there's 3 things that you can hear, 2 things that you can smell, and 1 thing that you appreciate. Okay, this was a little bit of a twist on this, but think of at least 1 thing that you appreciate in the moment. This exercise further strengthens present moment attention. How many of y'all know we distracted? Like we highly distracted nowadays, like real bad. So these are very important skills to practice. It will help reduce this. How many of y'all out there, you mentally wonder, you daydream? Okay. You do this exercise or even part of it. You don't have to go through all the sensories. Even if you do part of it, that's better than nothing. People hear me say, let's work on moving the needle just a little bit. Okay? Intentional thought setting. I want you to ask yourself this. What type of person do I want to be today? Woo! I'm going to say, Dr. D, that's good. What type of person do I want to be today? I'm serious, people. Ask yourself this question. Okay? Instead, after you answer this question, after you take some time, instead of focusing only on tasks, I want you to focus on the qualities that you are experiencing, okay? The qualities of how you're showing up. For example, if you ask yourself, what type of person do I want to be today? You could say, I want to be calm. I want to be focused. I want to be kind, and I want to be patient. Quality supersedes the quantity in this moment. Okay? So ask yourself this very important question. What type of person do I want to be today? Okay? And move through that particular awareness that you came to. Move into being calm if that's what you choose. Move into being patient if that's what you choose. Okay? Get this. Intention setting improves behavioral follow through. Come on now. When we set out the intention, it improves behavioral follow through. The intention is, I want to be patient today. So, in every situation where it comes up where I want to do anything else but be patient, I'm gonna recenter myself back to how do I want to show up today? I want to be patient. So, how can I do that right now? I can do X, Y, and Z, or I can choose to not do X, Y, and Z because I want to be patient. Okay? It's beautiful. Beautiful. All right. We're getting close to the end. This is a short one today, people. So, hang in there with me. I appreciate you. Movement is so important. Light stretching or walking while paying attention to your body movement increases mind-body awareness. Now, how many of y'all, I'll be talking about this when I'm working with my people, we got a mind-body disconnect. Half the time, if not more, mind-body is disconnect. In the therapeutic space, hopefully with a really good therapist, you can work on increasing mind and body connectivity. Okay? And doing this with movement is beautiful. This is why I love Tai Chi. I have some Tai Chi videos on here. There are some great other YouTubers that's their main focus is Tai Chi. I recommend Tai Chi. It is meditation and movement, or they call it movement meditation. It's beautiful. This is called open and closed form. Even if you just do that, inhale, exhale. Woo! After a few reps of that, I already can feel myself recenter and the mind body connect start to come in tune more. I'm so serious. So movement is very important. Exercise also releases endorphins and dopamine, which improves what? Our mood and motivation. Now, how many of y'all feeling less motivated lately? Yeah, I get it. Especially, when I'm working with anyone, especially when I'm working with young folks, it's like, yeah, doctor, I'm just not motivated. I'm like, how you moving? Have you been moving lately? If you're not moving, we're not able to get these much needed neurotransmitters and chemicals in your body firing for you to help you push towards more motivation. Okay, so move your body. I always say we need eat, sleep, and play. Play, that's part of the movement process. We're more apt to move, and if we want to exercise, with it being something that we enjoy. If you do not like to jog or run, why are you out there trying to jog or run? Maybe you need to be dancing, or maybe you need to be playing pickleball or tennis or something. As long as you're moving, okay? I want it to be something that you enjoy. Why? Because you're more motivated to do that thing you enjoy, okay? All right. I appreciate you. I really do. In closing, please, some takeaways I want you to have. Uno numero number one is that mindfulness isn't about escaping life. Mindfulness and the practice of mindfulness is gaining more present moment awareness, because we're all distracted. We're all over the place. Okay? This is about mindfulness in itself is about fully experiencing life in the moment. We're not getting all anxiety driven thinking about the future, and we're not getting ourselves bogged down and depressed thinking about stuff from the past that we can't change. Mindfulness immerses us into the present moment. Let's do that more than not. I want you to know how you begin your morning can be the first step towards living more intentionally throughout your day. Okay? Wherever you are on this amazing, wild planet, it might not be morning at the moment that you're listening to this, but I want you to take up these skills and techniques and experiment with them starting tomorrow. Okay? I want you to know I appreciate you. Let me go back to full screen here, because that's where we are. That's where we are. Let's stop the share. We can stop the share. That's where, here we go. I want you to know that I greatly appreciate you. Thank you for listening in. I want you to always remember and realize these three things. If you've seen my videos for a minute, you can repeat it with me, okay? Please know that you matter, you are worthy, and you are loved. All right, now I was at a seminar, and a bunch of these got taken away. I've got these cool little bands that I actually wear myself. Sometimes people ask, and I'll give it to them. I would love to give them away to you. Now, I know the comments are turned off in here because it's just me. I have no way of trying to get back with people when they leave comments, and I'm all over the place trying to do what I can to help people live well, be well, and do well in every area of their life. If you would like one of these, I would love to send you one. Reach out to me. Links in the description on how to get a hold of me. Email me, let me know where you're at, and I'll send you one. I'd love for you to have this, because it's very important to realize that you matter, that you are worthy, and you are loved. We can get beat down in this world, in our lives, and sometimes we can lose focus and we can lose track of that. If that is you, and I'm being very serious now. I know I can be a goofball, but if that is you, please reach out to me. Consultations, they don't cost you a thing. Please reach out to me. And even in the little bit of time that I can give you in a consultation, I guarantee you I know that I can give you some words of encouragement and inspiration. That I know I can do. If you decide that it's worthwhile to even move forward and work with me, we can talk about that as well. But reach out. Consultations are of no cost. I appreciate each and every one of you. I will be back again next week. My schedule's getting a little crazy, but I plan to be back to the best of my ability live for sure next Saturday, which is April. Man, we're moving into April 3rd or 4th. Whatever that first Saturday is in April, be back here live. And we're going to continue upon our theme here that we've started. Sorry, this is episode 2. I keep forgetting to put that in there, and I need to do that so I can refer back to, hey, check out episode 2. So I'll do that next week. We'll be on episode 3. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for tuning in. Please reach out. Anything you want to know is in the description. And come see me again live next Saturday, Pacific Standard Time, 9 a.m. I know you're saying, Dr. D, it's a little early for me. Well, you know what wonderful thing about this YouTube, you can watch any time of the day that works for you. All right. Much appreciated. Many blessings to you. And I will see you on the next live.